Um, Coming off a game Saturday down at Weber State that didn't go our way. To start off, Broderick was uh, was out with a sprained ankle that he rolled in the late minutes of the game with Cal State Bakersfield. Uh, he is currently still getting treatment to try to get back where he could be available for Friday night's game at Portland State. So,
I- Is it just pretty much a bad sprain at this point?
yeah, he's a bad. It's a high ankle sprain, and he tried to go at Weber State. We put him through some warm-ups prior to the game, but just couldn't go. He was hurt. So
Is there a number you can put, maybe percentage-wise, in terms of his likelihood of
uh,
being able to play?
right now, I mean, if we had to play today, obviously he's probably a no-go. We'll have to see. It's probably the best way to put it is probably day to day. So.
How much would you say that Amaro is back to being himself and fully recovered, or is he not still?
Amaro's still. I mean, he still has his limitations. I would probably, if I had to put a percentage on it, he's probably in the 70 to 75% range. So we're trying to get healthy this week. Obviously, big game on Friday. Our postseason tournament hopes are still alive. We have to go in and beat Portland State, and so we're spending this week trying to get those two guys healthy.
Yeah, how are the other guys dealing with that? I mean, just as far as emotionally and mentally knowing that their two rocks basically are hurting bad.
Well, they understand that they have to step up, and between those two guys, it's 35 points a game in league play. So with Broderick out the other night, we had to shift some guys around. As far as positions, Sherrod came in and played a lot of the minutes that Broderick wasn't there, and that's not his natural position, so it kind of didn't allow us to do some things offensively. So again, just trying to get healthy this week so we can get back and have our full lineup together.
Now, Friday, is that a win and you're in sort of situation, or do you have to win both?
We have to win. We have to win Friday, and there's still some things. If we would win Friday, obviously, going into Eastern Washington, we win that, we're automatically in. But obviously, we have to get Portland State, and that's all we're looking at right now.
Are you trying to kind of keep the pressure on the guys, saying you have to win this, or are you trying to downplay it as much as possible?
No, it's a must win. If they don't win Friday, their postseason chances are over, and they know that. They knew that immediately following the game on Saturday down at Weber, and again, there's still hope to this season. In our league, whoever wins the conference tournament gets into the NCAA tournament. And last year, if anyone remembers, Montana State went in as a 6th seed and got to the championship game, and was a couple possessions away from being in the NCAA tournament. So again, we're very optimistic. Getting healthy is our priority this week, and hopefully we can go into the game Friday with a full lineup.
I know that obviously it seems like we keep talking about the urgency, and it seems to always be there. I guess, how are the guys responding to it? I mean, it always seems like pushing them more and more and more and more. And are they accepting that, or is it kind of, where are they as far as that goes?
Well, I mean, you're right. I think everyone, from staff, Coach O'Brien to the rest of us coaches, have been harping on urgency all year, and our guys know it. It's just a matter of them doing it for a full 40 minutes of basketball, and we try to go into each and every practice because it starts with practice, and practices carry over to games, and we're trying to create as much energy in practice as we possibly can, so it will carry over to a ball game. And that's again getting back to every day in practice. So they know, our guys know, and they know it's a problem, and hopefully they can correct it Friday.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this team has never won on that swing under Coach O'Brien, right? Is there maybe some bigger factors that lead to that trend, and how do you guys plan on maybe kind of reversing that?
You know, looking at Portland State, they're a different team from when they were here in Pocatello a few weeks ago. Phil Nelson is out for the year. They're playing different lineups. They're playing differently defensively. We're going to see a lot of 2-3 matchup type zone, and we have to find ways to score points, easy points at the basket, around the basket, and then expand it out to the three-point line. You got to be able to make threes against that. So we have some guys that we're going to have to find ways to get that, and we're going to do some tweaking this week to hopefully create some of those. Eastern Washington, on the other hand, again, another team that we have not beaten in our time here as a staff at their place. But if we can find a way to win Friday and create some momentum going into Cheney, then we'll like our chances. And with what's at stake, hopefully things will allow us to do that.
Are you maybe surprised that this is kind of where you guys are with such a senior-laden team? I mean, I don't know. Expectations are always so different in the beginning of the season, but are you guys maybe a little bit just...
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And you ask anyone on our team that would be the case. It's discouraging, but at the same time, we have still a lot to play for. They know that, we know that, and we're just trying to get better this week. We're trying to get better so we can find a way to win a game Friday.